Hi guys, just doing my post-match reaction to the Wales against Scotland game. Final score: Wales 10, Scotland 14. Not the best game of rugby, you have to be honest. Very attritional from both teams. Not helped by the conditions. To be honest, I think Scotland just about deserved that, but again, not the best game of rugby you're ever going to watch. Just go through the game. Scotland were the better team for the first half hour or so, and then Wales started to get a bit of an upper hand. A suicidal throw by Fraser Brown, 10 metres from Scotland's own line, picked up by Ryan Elias. Wales went through the phases, and eventually Rhys Carys went over to score under the posts to make it 7-3, and then Adam Hastings kicked the penalty to make it 7-6, just going to half time. Not much more to report on that first half, to be honest, apart from Finn Russell sadly going off injured around the time of Wales scoring their try. Pardon me. The second half, again, not much to talk about really. When Scotland started to get the upper hand in the last 20-25 minutes, eventually got a try off a driving maul from replacement hooker Stuart McInally, where almost the whole team went into the maul and just drived it over the line, and McInally scored to make it 11-7. Adam Hastings missed the conversion, and then Lee Halfpenny kicked the penalty to make it 10-11. And then Scotland had to put Stuart Hogg to 10 in the last 10 minutes because, very sadly, Adam Hastings had to go off injured. But he did okay, and Scotland then just more or less squeezed the game out, and it finished 14-10 to Scotland. But I understand if you're a neutral, probably were bored or frustrated a lot of that game. But yeah, from a Scottish point of view, glad we got the win. Shows we're making progress and we're actually having the ability to play some pragmatic rugby. Jamie Ritchie was absolutely outstanding. We were all over Wales at the breakdown. He played a big part of that, and he was fully deserved man of the match. From a Wales point of view, kind of weird, like after how badly they defended last week, they defended better this week, and they were going back to a lot more the kind of Gatlin, Sean Edwards style in terms of how they played. It was a lot more based on defence, a lot tighter. When they had the ball, they didn't want to go wide so much. They just kept going through the phases and chucking it up, chunking it up, which in the end didn't really help them because Scotland actually played really well at the breakdown and turned them over many times there. So again, I think under Pivac, he's still finding that balance with this Welsh team. They went for style last week, didn't do so well, didn't defend very well. They went more pragmatic this week, defended a lot better, but again, just not being clinical enough and not being efficient enough when it mattered. So a lot to work on for Wales still, but I would say from a Welsh point of view, I have to give Pivac time, another Six Nations, another two Six Nations even, to see where he's at before the conversation starts about whether he should stay in or not. But again, see how the next Six Nations goes. Congratulations to Alan Wynne-Jones on his 149th cap. As I said in the preview, fully deserved it, and he had a very good game today, even though he was on the losing side. I think he played well. From Scotland's point of view, again, I've always said we've done well. We've got a lot to improve on, especially around the fringe, around the number 9 slot. I still think we need a number 9 who passes the ball a lot quicker than Ali Price does. I still think when we do get the opportunities, we need to be a lot more clinical than we are being. We're creating plays, but then we're not being clinical enough, and the phases still break down a bit too often. So that's an area that needs to improve. But on the whole, we'll take the win, and a lot to look forward to with the Autumn Nations Cup. Just to say, shout out to Brandon Smith Rugby. It was good to be on his channel talking through the game today. Really enjoyed it. So check his stuff out. I'll leave a link in the comment below. But that's all I've got to say here, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I know this video is short, but now on to the Italy-England game. Hope you enjoy the rest of the afternoon, and I'll catch you later on.